Hey guys, I thought it would be good if we did a nice easy version of this song for a nice change, because I'm always seeing very complicated versions of it online with drop tunings and things like that. That works and it does sound good, but this is the easy version, you know, if you want to sing along to it and you just need something basic going on behind your beautiful singing. So that's what we'll look at. We're going to use 3 chords, nice and easy, A, F, and D. You will see me do this sort of shape, which looks like a D minor, but it's not quite a D minor because I'm not using the F over here, I'm using the note of C over here. So don't panic, it's all good. And that's to get the little lick that comes in. So I'll just play you, maybe if I play you that first verse, you can get an idea of what you've come here for, what you're going to be doing. So here we go. I'm going to move my hand back for just a sec, because I play it better if it's back down there anyway. So here we go. That's the fiddly bit, if you like. But as you can see, that just repeated, so it's not too much to learn, yay! So once you've got these 2 lines, you'll be fine. You'll be set. So, here we go then. This is the complicated bit. Now you'll be fine. So, A string, G string, D string, G string. That's how we start. Or in terms of fingers, thumb, index, middle, index. Which is probably the better way to learn this, because we're just going to do the exact same thing but move the whole thing down. Sorry for our F. So back up to A, thumb, index, middle, index. And then you drop the whole thing down, so you start on your D string, same thing again, thumb, index, middle, index. Or D string, G string, B string, G string. And then that nice picking pattern on D, so we're going to go thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index, thumb, index. This is our very handy picking pattern, which is going to help us out with the rest of the song as well. So again. And let's do it again. So from your A, thumb, index, middle, index, thumb. Index, middle, index, D. So hopefully you can see you're just sort of slowly dropping down the guitar. You start on your A string, you drop down to the D string, you stay on the D string, and then you use all the other fingers. Yay! Good, and then you'll hear I do change that D section, if you like, on the second line. So when you've got I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box 4 weeks, on that bit. 4 weeks, that's where I change it. So we've got our normal little riff, and then this is where it will change. So then I hit the D, the open D, because that gives me time to go, where am I going from that F? And then I'm going to pluck the G and the E together, and it's 4 of those, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got these 2 together, the 2 and the 3. And at this point, I want to sort of swap in as if I'm going to go to a D minor, but not quite. Like I said, we're aiming for this note in the middle, not the F. You're aiming for the note of C. And you're going to hit 2 of these, 1, 2, and if you can pull off to come back to 1, that sounds very effective. If not, don't worry. Just pluck the 1 if not. But if you want to pull off, you hit these 2 strings, let them ring, and then just flick off the ring finger, because you've got this one right behind it anyway. So it will sound, I promise, even if it's very quiet, like that to start with. It will eventually sound louder and louder the more you practice it. But like I said, you can always pluck it, and it doesn't matter if you pluck those 2 strings together, still part of the chord. And this is just to imitate the riff that he's playing in the original. So all together, let's keep this hand up there for a minute. I forgot to change my shape then, didn't I? That still works. Don't worry if you do forget to change your shape. You'll just notice there's a little bit more of a jump if that happens. And again. let's just play you that verse and I'll sing it at the same time to give you an idea, and then we'll talk about the chorus. So here we go. She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. I've been drawn into your magnetar pit trap. I wish I could eat your cancer when you turn black. And then you got some strikes, then we've got our hey, wait, I've got a new complaint. So remember, that's that finger picking pattern we used on the D before. So it's just thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index, thumb, index. And we're just going to keep doing that. 4. And in fact, we'll keep picking on our 4 because we could keep striking it, but then it doesn't sound quite like the record because the record strikes every other line. In other words, on the hey, wait, that's when we're striking like that. So what we'll do is we'll pick it. We're just going to go thumb, index, middle, index. Okay, and that's your forever indebted. And then it's the full one on that. To your priceless advice. And then you're back to striking. So let's look at forever in debt again. I hope nobody's forever in debt. Okay, so thumb, index, middle, index. Or in terms of strings, A string, G string, B string, G string. This time D, no, sorry, we're going to F. But still D string, D string, G string, B string, G string. So same strings, basically. It's only the thumb that's moving. So it's striking A, then it's striking D. And then you got that full one on priceless advice. We're back to striking. Hey, wait. And you'll notice, didn't do it very well that time, but you will notice I'm trying to catch the strings a little bit when I strike. It's easier down there by the sound hole because we can do a nice smack if we want, like this. Which sounds quite nice and clean, so feel free to do that. 2 hits, smack. I don't know why I want to keep going to D today, it's interesting. So 2 smacks on A, 2 smacks on F, back to the full finger picking pattern. That's brilliant, it's like picking up a penguin. Back to the full finger picking pattern. So, a whole chorus then, let's give it a go. I will try and keep this hand up here for you, here we are. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Your advice. So hopefully you could see on advice, I'm just using the same finger pick. Oh gosh, I can't say that word today, but you know what I'm saying. I'm using the same finger picking pattern. So thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index, thumb, index. This is my go-to finger picking pattern at the minute. I keep telling everybody to use it because it's so handy. It doesn't actually even change places because your D and your F both use the D string. Which is quite nice, good place to practice it. If you're struggling with it, use it on that bit. And then of course you're back in. Now you do have the option on advice, you can keep it simple. Or if you're feeling fancy and you've done a very good job with your first verse and that little riff, then you could sneak the little, you can sneak that in there. And you will notice as well that you can see them doing it already. They like to play A like that with this. It's it happens when they do that without using the D minor shape. Now, like I tell all of my students and everybody all the time, you got to do what your hand wants to do. So you can see that I was trying to tell you, use your D minor shape, because ultimately that's going to be easier. But only for some people. My hand clearly is just a rebel this morning and wants to just keep jumping and playing A in a different fashion. And that's fine. So long as you land on the actual chords and you're playing those notes, you're going to be fine. Here we go then, all the way through. She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. I've been drawn into your magnet pit trap. I wish I could eat your cancer when you turn black. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever indebted to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever indebted to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever indebted to your priceless advice. Your advice. Meat eating orchids, forgive no one just yet. Cut myself on angel hair and baby's breath. Broken hymen of your highness, I'm left black. Throw down your umbilical noose so I can climb right back. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever indebted to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever indebted to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever indebted to your priceless advice. Your advice. Well, I hope that was of some use to you guys, and I hope that was easier than some of the tabs I've seen. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!